Did your Gear Up advisor, Mrs. Rollins, did she help you when it came to the financial challenges, being able to pay for college? Was she a resource?
Oh yeah, she was a huge resource. Me and my mom, we were absolutely clueless about FAFSA, as most students are, because it's a very confusing process. Having to file taxes, your parents' taxes, all that kind of stuff. It's very confusing. So she would hold like FAFSA nights for us Gear Up students, and she's just like, bring guys' W-2 forms, bring paperwork, and I'm gonna sit down with each and every one of you. I'm gonna help you guys fill this out, and we're gonna do this every Wednesday. Uh, Keep signing for different scholarships, and she would have scholarship nights as well, where she would articulate or like correct our essays, our answers for like essay questions and scholarship essays. She she dedicated a lot of her time to making sure that we were going to be financially stable if we did go to college.
How were you able to pay for college? Because you mentioned that your family was, your mom was paycheck to paycheck. I think there's a lot of people in that situation and they think there's just no way I can afford this.
Well, thankfully, my parents, when I was born, they started a college fund. So since I was born, they were always putting a little bit money here and there. And even with my mom working paycheck to paycheck, she was putting in a little something. And thankfully, my dad was also as well. He was still in the picture, but like I said, she helped me with the financial aid. She helped me sign up for FAFSA. She pushed me to do at least 3 scholarship essays a week. And she would get on my butt about that every week. She's like, did you do your essays? Did you do your essays? No, you need to do them. I'm going to pull you out of class and you're going to sit there and I'm going to watch you do it. And she was always pulling me out of class, obviously in like my elective classes, because she knew that I wasn't missing in like my core classes. So she would pull me out of electives and she's just like, you're going to do the assignment, you're going to do the essay, do it, turn it in. We're going to hear back in like a week or two about that scholarship that you applied for. So she was just always on my butt about it. And that's thankfully, thankfully she was that persistent, because my mom, she's busy at work. She didn't really have much time. And I had no discipline to stop and do the assignments. I always found something else to do, like I'll go outside, go hang out with friends, or go to practice, work, sports like that.
Did you end up getting scholarships?
Yeah, I actually got the UNLV grant and Millennium as well. I did get the FAFSA, and I got a couple more. I can't remember the names.
How much money was that?
Well, for the first 2 years, I was fully covered. I didn't have to tap into my college fund, which was, a blessing. This year, because I started working, so they added my income onto my mom's. We did have to pay a little because they're like, "Oh, you guys are making a lot of money, so you shouldn't need that much help." But thankfully, I still qualified for Millennium, and I still qualified for the UNLV grant. I think I got an honor grant from UNLV as well for keeping good grades.